and the activists on board both ships have vowed to break Israel's naval blockade of Gaza. In a few minutes, we'll hear from a representative of a Jewish-Canadian advocacy group, but first we go to Ehab Interview. He is one of the Canadians on board the Canadian ship Tahrir. We reached him via satellite phone on board the Tahrir yesterday in international waters, and here's our conversation. Ehab Interview, thank you for joining us on the program.
Thank you for having me.
Ehab, earlier this summer, the international flotilla was prevented from leaving port for the most part. Why did you decide to try again?
Because we have to try again. The whole thing we are doing is about trying again and keeping the world reminded that the blockade of Gaza is inhumane and illegal, and that Israel has to be challenged. If it will not be challenged by government, then it falls on the civil society to show that they don't accept this illegal and inhumane blockade.
Tell us more about who is part of this international flotilla and what you are carrying aboard the ships.
Right now, there are two ships that are sailing towards Gaza, one from Ireland and one from Canada, but our Canadian ship is carrying 6 different nationalities on it. We are taking aid in the form of medicine to Gaza, but we have to assert and stress on the fact that the bigger part of the problem is not aid, but it's the inhumane treatment of the Palestinian population of Gaza, the blockade that is preventing people from living the normal life and pursuing interests that all the rest of humanity is able to pursue. So it is a mission of more of a message about the political position that Israel is taking and that the world is silent about than it is about aid, which we are also carrying because there are some things that are far adequately needed in Gaza that we're carrying with us like medicine.
How did you prepare for this attempt?
After the flotilla was blockaded in Greece, where we realized that the Israeli blockade has extended far beyond the waters of the Mediterranean close to its shores, but extended to the ports of Europe, unfortunately, we quietly moved our boats out of Greece and prepared for this new wave form of flotilla. We are calling it the Freedom Wave Gaza, where boats will keep coming, not necessarily in large numbers, but they will keep coming regularly to challenge the blockade.
How do you expect Israel will react?
We don't know how Israel would react. We know how we will act. We will act in a peaceful, civil disobedience manner that is not confrontational with an army that is one of the most brutal armies in the world. We are going to be peaceful, non-confrontational, and non-violent, and we hope that they treat us as such. We hope that no lives will be threatened or lost in this mission that we are undertaking as a civil society civilian mission, not as an armed or confrontational action whatsoever.
What will you do if Israeli ships stop your flotilla in international waters?
We will not do more than what we can do, which is verbally object to what they are doing and clearly call on the world to hold Israel accountable. We, as a small group of civilians on a civilian unarmed boat, will not put lives in danger by doing anything that would give an excuse to Israeli teenage soldiers to harm anybody on this boat or on the other boat or on any boat of the boats of the flotilla.
If the ships get through to Gaza, what will you do? What's your plan then?
We will deliver the aid we have with us. We will show the people of Gaza the solidarity that we sailed from different parts of the world to show, and we will keep our energy there, give it to the people of Gaza. Then we will leave, and we hope and we promise them that others will try after us. Till the blockade ends, until the Palestinian people as a whole get their normal right to live and pursue a life like all the rest of the people of this planet.
All right, Ehab, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me, and wish us luck. We are in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea right now, 2 boats heading to challenge the blockade of Gaza, and we hope that all your listeners would pray for us and support us morally.
Just as a final thought before you go, Ehab, what are the sea conditions, the weather conditions like right now?
The sea is calm. It's not totally calm, but it's good sailing conditions. And we've been in international waters for the last 5 hours or so, and things looking good.
All right, you take care.
Thank you very much.
And that was my conversation with Montrealer Ehab Latoyev, one of the activists on board a Canadian ship bound for Gaza, and we reached him via satellite phone on board the Tahrir yesterday in international waters in the Mediterranean. Now